What's going on, everyone? MikeO back with another mail day recap. Got a lot of stuff to share with you, and again, it's not really a mail day recap, it's a mail week plus recap. Been probably 10 to 12 days since I've done a recap of the mail, but I will show you this stuff in a minute or two. Before that, I wanted to just give a quick shout out to Topps85401. Gonna do a little response for his giveaway. Nate, congratulations on 1,500 subscribers. It's a great accomplishment. You have an amazing channel. Quite frankly, you have two amazing channels because Baseball Card Junkies TV is extremely popular, entertaining. I have a blast watching it. So congratulations on all you do and all the content you've put out in this YouTube community. You're awesome. So for Nate's giveaway, he wanted us to do a response. He wanted us to give some advice to new YouTubers. My advice is always is to just make videos. Just get started, take that first step and put a video out, put another video out. Don't be discouraged. It's gonna take you a little while to catch on possibly, but eventually you'll get there, and do it the right way. Just make great content, you know, and you don't have to have fancy cameras or fancy editing. That's fine. Just make videos that are interesting, that are informative, that show off and explain why you enjoy a product or why you enjoy a certain player or card. Don't just kind of just show the cards and be silent. Be interactive in the community, comment, all that stuff. I mean, there have been tons of responses to this giveaway, so you can get information out of all those videos. The second part of it was, how do you promote the hobby? Well, for me, I make these videos, I try and do a little bit of everything. I try and, you know, let people know, listen, you can have a big budget and you can collect amazing things and incredible vintage, and you can have a small budget and you can put together binders of your favorite players from older days or new stuff. I mean, there's cheap stuff out there and there's expensive stuff out there. It doesn't matter what kind of money you have to spend on this hobby. You can build a great collection, a fun collection, an enjoyable collection, and there's just so much. There's something for everyone, whether you like breaking products with yourself, your friends, if you have kids, if you like buying singles, if you like slabs, if you like raw cards, if you like autographs and hits, if you like base cards. There's just a ton, so I try and explain that here on this channel. I also do the same. I do the podcast, which I feel gives some insight into the hobby. So that's how I try and promote the hobby. And then outside of that, you know, I'll just mention to people, I'll talk about sports cards from time to time with people who are sports fans. And then for the young generation, well, you start by getting them involved in sports, entertained by sports, interested in sports. And then as they grow, you can get them interested in cards, and you can kind of continue to build this hobby and to promote the hobby. As time goes on, it can just continue to grow stronger and stronger, and we can have a collector's base that just continues to grow. So with all that being said, let's get to all this mail. And here you go. Here's the mail I have for this week, so I'm gonna jump right into it. First up, we have the results of a mystery pack that I purchased from my buddy Bob. Did this through one of the Facebook groups and got a basketball card in it. So yeah, don't know a whole lot about that. It's Chris Paul. That will be up for trade or sale or something, but that will not be remaining in the collection. Always like to support those in the community though, in terms of purchases and stuff like that. And I did do pretty decent with this. Bob always has great mystery packs. So got this Studio Portraits Javier Baez dual relic. Got a nice Addison Russell from Topps Museum. Might keep that for the PC. I don't think I have any Addison Russells. So that's a nice card there. Then got this Howard Jackson. So pretty nice card. And then this was the pull of the pack. This is a great one here. Dan Marino. Do not have any Dan Marinos in the collection, so that's cool. It's obviously a sticker auto, but it's one that I actually don't mind because they actually built it into the card, so it's not really a big deal. It's obviously cut around the cards over the sticker, so that looks fine. It pops. The signature looks great. Has the foil to it, so it's a beautiful looking card. It's something to keep in mind, that you can make use of stickers. You just have to do it right, and it should only be used for certain products. Shouldn't be in expensive products, but that's for discussion for another time. Next up, some autograph pickups. Here's a nice Rhys Hoskins for the collection from Tier 1. Hoskins really went through a tough stretch and was really struggling. After a fairly hot start, then he broke his jaw, fractured his jaw, I should say. Went on the DL and has come back on fire. The Phillies are playing really well. They've been a blast to watch. Got this really cheap, probably like about $18, $19 or so. And it was during the eBay promotions. They had a 20% off deal. They've had eBay bucks deal. So that's when I usually buy stuff, is when eBay is running these promotions. So here's another Hoskins. They made a few different autos in Tier 1. Nice looking card, on card. So cool addition to the Phillies collection. Picked up a Jimmy Rollins auto. It's a nice one here on a 2000 Bowman, certified by Beckett. Nice blue auto there. Been picking up some Rollins stuff when I get it at a decent price. This is a cool early Bowman card, like I said. Blue signature really pops, so just made offers. You know, when eBay's been having a lot of these deals recently where they'll have either a $10, $15, sometimes a 20% off coupon, which used to be rare, but they've done it every couple months lately. And then the eBay bucks, you know, that's the time to kind of shop around, make some offers early in the day and see what you can get. Here's a Kurt Schilling. Mostly bought this because it's a 93 Upper Deck, which is just a beautiful card. Was signed in blue, slabbed. I think it was like $19.99, and then made an offer that was cheaper than that. Forget exactly what I offered, probably like $15. Guy accepted. This was combined with the Rollins, so picked it up for the collection. I'm going to pick up as many of the 93 Upper Decks as I can signed from Phillies, just because they're beautiful looking cards. So that's a nice one. So happy to add that to the collection. Most of this stuff, I think I have 2 signed Ginters, a Ginter rookie, and then a vintage card for you vintage fans. So this is Greg Maddux, finally adding Greg Maddux to the Allen and Ginter autograph collection.
Greg Maddux, Greg Maddux, Greg Maddux, Greg Maddux, Greg Maddux.
Sure, I'd prefer one in the Cubs uniform or the Braves uniform, but settled for the Padres uni. Got this one at a good price. It's authenticated by Beckett. And again, 20% off. Why not? Really happy to add Maddux to the collection. Again, kind of goofy that he's a Padre, but that's all right. Finally picked up a Mariano Rivera for the Allen and Ginter collection. Now, there's been a ton on there lately, and they're awesome. They have great inscriptions. They're a little better looking Ginter cards. They're signed in blue. They're definitely a little nicer than this one. And don't get me wrong, this is a really nice card. I think I got this one in the $80 range, and if you look at Mariano Rivera stuff, specifically the Ginter card slab, they're consistently going for $150 and higher. So they've been like crazy expensive, out of my price range. I got this one. Like I said, it was around $80, and then I had the 20% off, so you can do the math there. But really happy to add this to the collection. Again, really nice card, just signed right there across the bottom. It's a beauty for sure, so happy to add that to the collection. I only see Rivera stuff going up from here with his inevitable election to the Hall of Fame. The fact that he's a Yankee, he's an all-time great. You know, I just think you're going to see his stuff boost up even more next year, so wanted to jump ahead of that. All right, picked up a nice Clayton Kershaw rookie here in a PSA Gem Mint 10, and of course I'd like to pick up the Topps update card. That's a little pricey right now. You can still get the Ginters at a pretty good price. They're beautiful cards. So I thought it would be a nice addition to the collection. So been kind of looking at these a lot recently, and when eBay had their deals, I said, you know what, let me jump on this, make some offers, and see if I can grab one. So happy to add that. Nice card. And then finally, a nice addition to the Phillies collection. It's a vintage edition. I've been eyeing these up for a while, just trying to find the right price. It's a 1950 Bowman Richie Ashburn. It's an excellent plus 5.5. I'd rather have gotten a 6. That was kind of my target, but I thought the 5.5 was really good. It's theoretically a little better than a 5. Finally got one at the right price, so thought that was a nice addition to the collection. Just really getting into these old Bowman cards. I think they're awesome. I think they're really cool. I've been watching, you know, so many of the people out there in the YouTube community with the vintage stuff. I'd like to, you know, add some more vintage to the collection at some point. Figured I'd start it off with a Philly and a Hall of Famer. Just always love this 1950 Bowman card. So Beautiful addition to the collection there. So that is it, guys. That is the mail. A nice kind of selection of stuff there. Little vintage action for you, little autograph action, little bit of everything, little Ginter action. So comment down below, let me know what you think of the pickups. Hit the like button, subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Have a great one. Whoa, 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 whoa. Did you leave yet? If you didn't leave, I actually forgot to bust open this package from Pepino Man. So let me get into that real quick. Caesar sent this to me weeks ago, and I'm kind of pulling a him where I get to the mail way late. I actually forgot once again to put it in this mail day, so just including it to the end. And basically what this is this is the winnings from his 1,000 subscriber contest, which is a box of 2017 Topps Chrome, and sounds like he threw at least something in there, including what appears to be a semi-dirty Target bag. But here is the Topps Chrome hobby box from Caesar. Obviously a real hot box. You get 2 Chrome autographs in it. You have a chance for Aaron Judge and Cody Bellinger. So excited to break that. And then you have your standard Pepino Man collection of stuff here. The little toys of all sorts. So just figured I'd show this off. Pepino, just wanted to let you know that all of this stuff arrived. All kinds of stuff, including this guy. So there you go. Oh, there we go. I'll have to go plant some cucumbers and see how they grow. So thank you, Caesar. Appreciate it. All right, guys. Again, for real this time, have a great one. I will talk to you next time.